Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. So with that, let's head over to the heart of Texas. Massive AT&T Stadium in Arlington. On the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. So happy to be with you, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis, and we thought it would never get here, but here we are back together. It's opening weekend of the 100th season in the NFL.
So much football to talk about. That's our main focus. But how about how much happened in the offseason? Rules changes. Overtime rules were discussed.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Chris Carson, 75 yards. Now Wentz on the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Well, we see so many good battles in the NFC East, and Cowboys and Giants, they rarely disappoint. They didn't disappoint last year. Cowboys got the better of the Giants both times. Week 2, 20-13, and then in Week 17, a thriller, 36-35. That was a game where Dak Prescott threw 4 touchdown passes. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On play action, Wentz letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Wentz now on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run with a 3rd-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game. Because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Rosen now off the bootleg. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. Third down, turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Carson, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaking up down there on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in Q1 of the new year. We'll be back. Now Rosen. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They run it with Carson. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From midfield now, here's Rosen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack. And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked out and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he is going to get the first down, it looks like, as he's up to the 12. He needed a yard, that's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. On 1st down, Wentz. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Eric Reed, the former LSU Tiger, making the play on the defensive side. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, and now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Wentz. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And it's fielded at the 34. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Oh, Rosen is stripped to the football. Shreds the tackle.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball. Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. The Giants on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Wentz. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaking up down there on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Wentz now to throw. It's caught. Jones. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Corey Peters slipping in and getting the sack. The Giants on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. To throw, it's Wentz. And an alley to run. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now we have Wentz here, still down on the ground. We'll check on his status when we get back. Now it's the backup Fitzpatrick. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. The throw over the middle, taken in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a Giant first down. On a gain of 16. From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Now Fitzpatrick to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Danny Amendola, the man he was trying to get it to. And it's 3rd and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown. You got 2. Everyone's got four down.
Throwing now, Rosen on first down. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Watch the slant, watch the slant.
Now Rosen on first down. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. To throw is Rosen. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Throwing again, it's Rosen. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Rosen will throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. So all right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now a pass caught by Zay Jones. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 21 yards there, a big play on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. Escaping the pressure right. And this one's incomplete. Danny Amendola, that was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. The spark that ignited the Cowboys-Giants rivalry goes back to 1960 when Dallas's first head coach and former New York Giants assistant Tom Landry brought his 0-10 rookie squad into Yankee Stadium. That game would finish a 31-31 tie, the only non-loss in the expansion Cowboys' first season. 6 decades, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Christian McCaffrey already is.
Go, Mike. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. This is Carson. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rosen. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. On first down, Carson. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now they run with a backup. It's Chris Ivory. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Rosen on 1st and 10. His throw caught right around the 6. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Chris Carson, already his 2nd touchdown here. Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Zay Jones was the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Fitzpatrick now. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 36.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The rookie DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Metcalf once again the target. 3rd down here. Fitzpatrick. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah. Not
an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. They go play action. It's Rosen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Thomas, the intended target.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick. The quick slant caught. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the...
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Christian McCaffrey with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Giants use the short... Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
All day, baby. All day. We coming all day.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
He finds Roberts, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Rosen now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's Rosen to throw. Roberts got it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now it's Carson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Now it's Rosen. Thomas has got it. Complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rosen under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. 3rd and long here for Rosen. And he's going to go down again. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now Rosen gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Anthony Barr in on the tackle. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Giants, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Can McCaffrey do it again? It's the coach. This is the 2019 season on EA Sports. Coming up, dual threat Christian McCaffrey. Fresh off a big game a week ago, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Giants. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0. Meanwhile, for the visiting Bills, they come into this one after a loss in the opener, and they're in for another tough test here.
And what a battle for an organization to look at your schedule and see 2 road games to start the season and not have a letdown immediately. You've got to fight against that. They've got to come out ready to play.
First down, Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14. Now it's Watson. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Let's go.
Give them 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now the Notre Dame man. This is Theo Riddick. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 10 carries, 57 yards.
I was so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game, because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they were doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working, and they expect more of the same in this game, although they're prepared for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
From the 31, Watson. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. He wants it all for the end zone. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. Very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
McCaffrey. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
To throw again, Fitzpatrick. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. Fitzpatrick. And he rifles one incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zay Jones that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Fitzpatrick under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. 3rd and long, Fitzpatrick following the sack. What can he and the gang come up with? Now Fitzpatrick under pressure again, and down he goes again. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Here's Riddick. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Derrick Henry. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs. They'll try the air now with Watson. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Dump it over the top to him. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now it's Henry. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
We got three.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Riddick with a carry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Watson feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Henry Anderson, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now a play fake here on first down. They are still in search of their first points in the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The former first-round pick, Vernon Hargraves, the one who was there defensively. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the...
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The sack there by Roquan Smith. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. After the sack on first down, Fitzpatrick. Jones has it. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Fitzpatrick throwing complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 30. On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's got some space here. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. He got 29 yards that time.
This is something that we expected to see. McCaffrey used out of the backfield. 107 catches in 2018, the most in one season.
And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Ryan Fitzpatrick. Watson on first down. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Watson, and this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. A big play there just before halftime, and even 50 yards. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down and goal. Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyler second. His first touchdown.
Play 20, regular.
On play action, Fitzpatrick. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and that'll bring up second down. On second down, Fitzpatrick again. And they've got the hookup. This is Olsen. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Fitzpatrick from the gun on third down. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Fitzpatrick to throw it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The strong safety, Jaleel Adai, right there in coverage. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Final play of the half, Fitzpatrick. This complete to Jones. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. New York set to take the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and now it's second down. Second down, looking to throw, Fitzpatrick. He'll find Metcalf, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
So on first down, Watson gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
On
the ground, it's Reddick. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. They go back to Riddick. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They have the 1st down with that gain of 4 yards. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. That kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get...
White 80! 53. Regular. Hustle up.
1st down, Fitzpatrick. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The pass complete, this one to Danny Amendola.
Here we go.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Now Fitzpatrick.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy in the backfield once, hit him a couple of times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down, and inside the 5-yard line.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Fitzpatrick. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. From 4 yards out, as they're... They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And he's going to bowl